I have got a surprise for you. Today, I'm making a meal that I have not shared yet on this channel that is super important on the carnivore diet. Can you guess? Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is DeeDee, and on this channel, I talk through my weight loss journey, weight loss tips, my carnivore experience, simple meal ideas for the carnivore diet, and so much more. So if that's something you're into, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to share with you some simple and delicious meals that you can eat on the carnivore diet. But in addition to that, I have a surprise for you. I'm going to be sharing with you a meal that is super important on the carnivore diet, full of nutrients. I think you can guess. And it's going to be the very first meal because I'm not going to make you wait. I'm not going to make you wait. So I hope you enjoy this video. And in the comments below, let me know if you have any other meal ideas that you'd like me to make on this channel. All right. So no more wasting time. Let's jump right in to the meals. So for the first meal, we have some Savory Sizzle Fried Liver. If you like liver at all, then you should definitely try this recipe. Okay, so if you remember in my carnivore grocery haul video from Sunday, I got this liver for $3.99. So you know I had to cook it for you all. So I start off by cutting the liver in pieces, and I love thinly sliced liver. I don't know why. I just really don't like the super thick liver, okay? And I remember cooking liver prior to my carnivore experience, prior to low carb, and I still cook it to this day for my family. So I'll have some smothered onions and liver gravy on a bed of rice. That's how they love me to cook it. So I cook it for them like that, and I cook it for me like I'm showing you today, okay? So after cutting up the liver, you go ahead and put on some salt, right? You see the salt that I'm using, some Redmond salt. And I wanted to share with you the key to cutting liver is to make sure you get it where it's not too frozen and it's not too thawed out, because liver can be pretty messy, okay? You have to wash your hands before, throughout, and after. So if you can get it when it's like just right, then it's super easy to cut through the liver, okay? So I've just flipped over all of the liver, and now I'm doing the same process again. I'm just going ahead and I'm sprinkling some salt all over the liver sparingly, okay? Now, while I'm doing that, I'm getting ready to put it into the pan. I have some bacon grease, okay? That's what we're cooking our liver in. So I'm placing some bacon grease into the pan, and make sure that your pan is on medium heat, okay? You don't want it too high and you don't want it too low, or else your liver won't cook, okay? I checked to make sure that the bacon grease was hot enough, and now I'm just placing all of my liver pieces into the hot pan, okay? Now it's a waiting game. You want to cook your liver about 6 to 8 minutes on each side, okay? And it all depends on how you like your liver. Some people eat the liver raw. Some people eat it fully cooked. Well done. I like mine's well done, okay? So after the 6 to 8 minutes, you want to go ahead and flip them over. You see how brown they look, how crispy? Makes me want to just bite them right now, but I can't because they are not fully cooked. So I will not do that, okay? So after doing that and flipping it over, oh man, I wanted to share this tip with you. Bacon grease really pops, okay? So what I like to do is clean as I go. And if you do that, your future self will thank you, okay? Remember I said that, okay? Guess what? Your liver is done. And now it's time to plate it up. That liver is so juicy, so tender, brown, and fully cooked. I honestly love beef liver, okay? And there you go. Savory Sizzle Fried Liver. Make sure you give it a try. And what I also like to do is melt some butter. Okay, so what I did was I forgot to bring the butter out so that it can soften, but that's okay. I'm not going to let that stop my show. So all I did was just slice a little bit of butter so I can do a taste test with you all. And I went ahead and I put it in the microwave, and now I'm just pouring it all over the pieces of liver. Now, mind you, I already tasted a piece of liver and it was really good, but I also wanted to taste another piece with the butter all over it. Okay, look how easy it is to just cut through that liver. And what I like to do is just look, fully cooked, savory. I like to dip it in the butter and eat it. Oh, I liked it so much, I did it again. Okay, you gotta dip it, make sure it's fully coated in that added fat, and eat it. Definitely give this a try if you're into liver. Even if you're not into liver, give it a try and see if you can, because it's very important on the carnivore diet. All right. Next meal, bacon kissed pork chops. Mm, mm, mm. All right, let's see how we cook this, okay? If you remember as well, I got these pork chops on sale from my carnivore grocery haul. And we're gonna start off by putting bacon grease on top of the pork chops. Yep, put it right on top of the pork chops. And the reason why I do this is because I'm gonna also put some bacon grease in the pan, but you don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. And in addition to that, you wanna go ahead and add some fat to your meals, okay? So I start off with putting bacon grease all over the pork chops, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some salt. Now you'll notice here that I'm adding salt sparingly, right? Just like I did to the liver, because let me tell you one thing. You can't take salt away, but you can always add salt on top of it. And one thing that I don't want is some salty food, okay? So I flipped it over, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some bacon grease in my pan and put it on medium heat, okay? Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna go ahead and follow the same process for the other side. If you've seen my other pork chop video a few months ago, I cooked the pork chops in butter. That was delicious too. But today we're gonna do bacon grease, okay? After you've salted it, you check on your pan. You'll see I just splashed it with a little bit of water just to make sure that hot grease was sizzling and I knew it was ready. All right, so now you're gonna see I'm playing a little game of Tetris with these pork chops, right? It's just a Tetris game and I'm really good at Tetris, so I ended up making it work, okay? So now you have your pork chops cooking for 8 to 10 minutes or however you like them. Just make sure they're fully cooked, okay? And once that timer is off, you wanna go ahead and flip them over as well, okay? And after you flip them over, you let them cook for another 8 minutes. You see I'm playing Tetris again? But I'm gonna get it right. One of these days, I'm gonna get it right, okay? Now, after you've cooked them for 8 minutes, put a cover on top of the pork chops and take the burner to off, okay? Turn the burner off, but let it finish cooking and sizzling, okay? With it off. Uncover, and your pork chops are done. That quick, that easy, super crispy from that bacon grease. And I love to melt some butter as before and just pour it all over those pork chops, okay? And there you go. Some bacon kissed pork chops. Mm, 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 mm. So good. All right, so let me just go ahead and taste it. I'm gonna be honest, I had already took a little piece, but let me do it on camera because I forgot to turn the camera back on and take a look at those pork chops. Fully cooked. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. Fully cooked, that melted butter drizzling on top, and it is so delicious. Give this one a try. All right, and our last recipe, some steak and eggs supreme. So simple and so delicious. We're gonna start off with some cracked eggs. So we're gonna crack 3 eggs to be specific for this meal, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and season it with just some salt, okay? So sprinkle a little salt in there, don't put too much. Remember we talked about that. And then we're gonna move on to the steak. Okay, so I'm not showing you how I made the steak because I'm pretty sure you all have seen my buttery steak recipe, right? And if you haven't, please go take a look at my other What I Eat in a Day videos and you'll see how I made the steak. So I just didn't want to repeat that for you on here. So I already had some leftover steak from one dinner and I saved that steak for breakfast, okay? So I'm cutting it up right now in some pieces. You'll see I'm cutting around the bone, but don't worry, do not put the bone in that pan of eggs, okay? But you can go ahead and eat the meat off the bone later, all right? So you'll see here, all I'm doing is putting that cut up steak into a pan, and what's in the pan is some butter, okay? The butter has been sizzling on medium high, and we're just going ahead and adding in the eggs now. So one thing with eggs, do not put a timer. Just stand right there. It's only going to take a couple of minutes, okay? Because what you don't want is for your eggs to burn, okay? A couple of minutes and a couple of whisks, and I stood there the whole time. And all I'm doing is flipping it over, making sure that those eggs are fully cooked, because that's how I like them, and making sure that the steak is fully mixed in with the egg. And voila, guess what? That quick, you're done. Well, I did speed up the video a little bit, but you know what I mean. Eggs don't take long to cook, okay? There you go. Steak and eggs supreme. So delicious and so simple to make, okay? As always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.